Alright, hey guys. I think this is going to be my last reading for the day. I'm going to go spend some time with my family after this, but by request. Here is the next reading for Leo for the month of April, doing a most recent past. So, like, what's, not going too far back, just what's happened recently since, the last time I did this back in January. Your current energy and the potential future energy for the reading and what that might look like. So I've got my 3 decks here, and I've given a good meditation and a good shuffle. This deck is by James R. Eads. It's called the Light Vision Tarot. At the bottom of the deck here, that's how I'm starting these readings today. It's kind of like, it's almost speaking to like an overall energy for the reading, okay? The Hierophant is here in this deck. In the Rider-Waite deck, the Ace of Cups. This is already foundational was the word that just came to mind in a very pure and loving way. Pure loving foundations came to mind there. In Kim Cran's Wild Unknown deck is the 9 of Cups, which really also speaks to the Ace of Cups that was here, okay? Because this is about foundations and really coming into realizing what your dreams are. The thoughts are there. It's like something has struck you like, oh my God, what is it that I really want in accordance with my heart space, okay? And I feel like it's based on traditional foundations, especially with that Hierophant there. It's very earthy, connected sign card. So anyway, let's just get into it. I'm going to start shuffling and I'm going to pull cards for the most recent past energy. Actually, shoot, where'd it go? I want to keep that. Oh, darn it. Am I ever going to find it again? I wanted to keep the Hierophant out and I meant to, because that's part of the energy. I'm going to pause this for a second, okay? All right, I found it. I pulled it out. So let's keep pulling cards for the most recent past energy here. Okay, so Leo, the most recent past. The 9 of Wands. Okay. The 3 of Swords. That's sad. That looks like it hurt. I'll explain the meanings in a moment. The 5 of Cups. The Knight of Pentacles. All of this to me is very slow moving energy, and I think in your most recent past something happened. This is a significant amount of hurt, defensiveness, maybe feeling lost and confused. The 9 of Wands represents feeling like you strongly have to defend yourself, defend your position, defend your work, defend your choices, okay? And it being slightly all-consuming. It's burdenous. This man is obviously, well, maybe not obviously, but I feel like he's trying to make his way through a forest, and just like the growth is overwhelming and it's thick and it's hard to get through. And what's hard to get through is the pain around something. There's been some heartache here. There's been betrayal. This is like feeling stabbed in the back. This can also speak to triangular situations where there are multiple parties involved. Okay? And the 5 of Cups speaks to grief and loss. Having to get up and push through it and keep going. It is very difficult. Okay? Accompanied by this Knight of Pentacles and all the characteristics that come along with that, extremely slow moving. This dude here, this person, this personification, this masculine personification okay, right now is deciding where to sow his seeds. Okay. And really, I mean, the sex means absolutely nothing. I'm speaking to the masculine energy surrounding this card, okay? And masculine and feminine balance is just important in all things. And that's a whole other discussion for another time. But this person here is really standing out in their field. And it almost feels barren, but he has seeds to plant, okay? And he holds them in his satchel that's on his horse here. And he's faced with the decision, is this where I want to sow my seeds, or do I put my seeds in my bag and do I ride off into a totally different direction? What is the most logical thing to do here? It's the slowest, to me, one of the slowest energies in the deck. There is a lot of earthy cards going on here. The Hierophant up here. Okay, let's move on to the current energy. The current energy is the Three of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. Oh my God, the artwork just like makes my life. It's like the Garden of Eden. Beautiful. So that's, the Ten of Pentacles, and this is about the ultimate physical fulfillment, like the happiest home, okay? The Nine of Pentacles is about your physical independence, your financial independence, standing on your own 2 feet and being and trusting to make your own decisions on things regardless of what other people think. This truly is being disciplined, I think, within yourself. But what I see going on in this current energy, okay, is there's a great deal of happiness going on here so far. The Three of Cups represents the desire to share love openly with other people. It is the card of sisterhood. It is extremely feminine, and it is, again, representing triangles. Okay, so we have the Three of Swords, which is like deep hurt, and like the Three of Cups, which is the polar opposite in your current energy. So there's been a shift, okay? A shift has happened. I don't know what it is, but we're going to look into it. The Sun is on the bottom of the deck. Happiness. This is an extreme shift, okay? Let's pull some cards to represent the potential future, keeping in mind that the future is mutable, okay? You can change your future at any point, at any time. You are driving that bus, okay? This is food for thought. This is looking at the potential energy ahead based on the choices you make and giving you some insight to help make those decisions for yourself. Future potential energy. The Eight of Cups. The Ten of Cups. This is kind of, just in case I haven't mentioned it, representing the month of April. The Emperor, which came out in your meditation more than once. With this deck, I believe. The Queen of Pentacles. This is a very interesting tie-up to the end of this reading here. I feel like from what I see here, okay, it's almost like this happy thing that you're going to be going through is going to kind of like push you in the direction of like a seriously emotional journey in your life. Okay, and I think this Eight of Cups, that's what that speaks to. It speaks to walking away and like reflecting about everything that's deep within inside of you. And it also speaks to healing. Like, this guy walks up into the mountain. Okay, he is actually the Fool, which is the first card in the deck. Actually, it's card 0. Okay, the Fool at this stage walks into the mountains to reflect, where he becomes the hermit, which is in the major arcana. That's about internal wisdom. So when the hermit finally returns back from the mountain and comes down, okay, he is better enlightened about himself. And it is a long journey. Sometimes it is a cold journey. Sometimes it is an uphill journey. But it is one of deep emotion. And I think what's going on around you is going to bring you to assess how you are going to come to the most emotionally fulfilling point probably in your life, probably, or at least that you've experienced in a really long time. Okay? And it's going to empower you, I feel. This is going to be something I feel like it's profound for you. And I feel like it's going to birth you into the best possible version of yourself. This Queen of Pentacles. Okay, this is interesting. We have the Emperor, and then we have this, which is a very grounded energy, okay? But then we have this this Queen of Pentacles. This, I call this card the Mother card in the deck. She would be the ultimate care provider. Look, okay. She's very earthy. She is connected to Mother Nature, okay, and she duplicates and she provides. There's something really interesting going on here, and I'm wondering if it is a dynamic between two people. We're gonna see. And I almost feel, yeah, I'm just gonna say it out loud. I kind of feel like either you are going to be feeling very defensive of somebody else, or they are going to be feeling very defensive of you. But I'm gonna touch on that after. I feel like I'm supposed to say that out loud, but we'll see, okay? On the bottom of the deck is the Five of Swords, and this came out a lot in the meditation, and this is deep, heart-wrenching conflict, okay? It's not nice. It is not nice, not at all. We'll get into that, all right? We'll get into that after. But let's start to clarify. I'm going to use Kim Cran's deck right here. Remember, and I'm going to take it out this time, okay? You had the Nine of Cups, which is about wish fulfillment. We had all these wonderful things. We had the Hierophant. We had the Ace of Cups. We have the Nine of Cups. Lots of cups. Lots of cups going on here. The Three of Cups, Eight of Cups, Ten of Cups, lots of cups. We'll get to that. Three of Cups also under here as well, again. But let's read for your most current past. Let's clarify it. We had all this hurt back here. All of this hurt back here. What is it all about? What's brought us to this current point? What happened? Tell us all the things. What is it about? Because there's this like crazy snap progression from two very polar opposite directions of positive and negative. Let's see here. Interesting. Okay. The Six of Pentacles, the Emperor, that's two Emperors now, the Magician, the Seven of Pentacles, which I often relate to the Knight of Pentacles as well, that you got, which was that very slow moving energy. Where did it go? I could have swear some Knight of Pentacles in here. Either way, very slow moving energy. The Three of Pentacles. There's that Queen of Pentacles again in a different deck. Okay, so I am starting to feel like this is about two people But then there's those threes. What are the... okay, Wheel of Fortune's on the bottom of the deck. What do the threes represent? I want to know what the threes represent. We have building solid foundations, but we also have hurt. We also have celebrating with other people. So what is the three-dimensional thing about it? Those two cards came out again. The King of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. And now we have the Three of Cups in reverse on the bottom. Whatever the past hurt was, what the deck is telling me is like this three-way thing that was going on is you came above it. You are coming above it, choosing to come above it with this person. Okay? The Six of Pentacles speaks to sharing harmoniously with others and physical balance. But I feel like whatever this was, a cycle ended. Something ended here. This three-way thing is no longer a three-way thing based on that Three of Cups in reverse. Okay? As well as this Wheel of Fortune. I feel like the response to the hurt was this, like a severing, like firmly making a decision and making it very swiftly. Okay, that's the sense that I'm getting from this. Growing from it. Like a serious manifestation from it based on the Magician and based on the Emperor here. What do I really want? What is real? What is tangible? And I feel like whatever you chose is far more grounded and opposite than what you've come from based on this continual Queen of Pentacles coming up. I want to read on the current energy, which was the Three of Cups, the Ten of Cups, and the Nine of Pentacles, which is beautiful. I was waiting for this, the Queen of Swords, to match that King of Swords, and I feel like this is the third thing that like seems to be of interference, okay? And I do feel like it is person, strength. That's Leo. I think Leo chose to rise above a situation. The Empress. And I feel like you almost, by making this advancement through this past pain, okay, you've rebirthed even from the Emperor into the Empress. And you're coming from a softer place. I think you're coming from a softer place now, and not so much that King of Swords mentality, which is very cold and oftentimes can be blocked off. Okay, just the way these fell out. This is a birth from the pain. Whatever has happened here, okay, you are literally going through a serious life change because of it, and in a very productive, forward way, like a blossoming into yourself. Okay. Like, I hear almost like the pain was worth it. Like that's going to be a lesson. Like it was so horrible and it was so bad and the things that happened were so bad. But look at where I'm standing in this emperor position with this Six of Wands. It's almost like you become grateful for the pain. Let's keep reading into the future energy with this Eight of Cups, this Ten of Cups, this Emperor, and the Queen of Pentacles. What is this about? We have wish fulfillment, the Nine of Cups, which was kind of one of the overall energy cards. What is up with that? What is this all about? The Three of Wands just came up. The Two of Cups, which also came up a lot in the reading. The Nine of Wands. I almost feel like there is a newfound love for something that is new, yet something that is old. That's what it feels like. Oh, geez Louise. Okay, now come on. That's too much now. Hold up. But the one that fell on the floor always counts. I feel like you are fiercely defending something, someone, a position, your choices, fiercely. What's this one? You are fiercely defending your choice. And this is interesting. Bear with me a minute. Okay, so sorry. You have the Two of Wands. And you also have the Four of Wands. What you're fiercely defending, I believe, is your happiness. And I think where others think that maybe you don't have another choice, you know, or some people are like, why do you always take the hard road? Your response to that should be, why do you assume I see more than one road? Okay? It's your choice. It's your happiness. And I feel you fiercely defending the balance you are trying to create within it. It is part of your wish fulfillment. Holy crap, another, yeah, that's like 20 cards. No. This deck has a lot to say today. Come on, is that it? Maybe that's all it wants to say. But that's okay, let's switch up decks. Any last messages from the universe for Leo? What does the universe have to say about this? The Seven of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, both with which came out previously in the reading. The Page of Wands. The Three of Cups again. The King of Cups. The Three of Swords again. Again, I feel like whatever this, it almost feels like a travesty. this three-way thing way from the beginning of this reading, this three-way energy. Like I saw this insane growth from it, and I mean like growth overnight, like something struck you. Okay, and I feel like here you are. Okay, literally having come into this King of Cups state from it. Like, this is such a loving place to come from. And maybe you're feeling a lot of love right now. What it's like something's been birthed out of disaster for you, whatever it was. And it does have you feeling very passionate right now about where you're going to sow those seeds. Okay, remember, Knight of Pentacles. And I think you want to just keep it for yourself. I feel like this could possibly be you skirting around the periphery of people, events, things that may interfere with your plans or how you're feeling, or people who want explanations or whatever out of you, okay? Whatever you're doing, okay, it's obviously coming from your heart space. And if other people don't understand, so be it. So be it. Not everything about you is for everyone else to understand. Sometimes you have to just make choices for yourself. And it seems like you're doing it. So you are passionate about this choice that you've made. So keep defending it. I feel a lot of honor right now, okay, between you and another party. You want to honor them. You want to be honored as well. And I really do feel like it's something old come new again. But anyway, okay, Leo, that's your reading. Stay safe, make wise choices. Love you guys, and talk later.